What's going on? Really quick tutorial video today. I've had a lot of questions regarding connecting a domain to GetResponse, and so I'm just going to do this quick tutorial video. It'll only take a couple minutes, just so I can show you how easy it is to connect your own domain to a landing page on GetResponse. So when you're on the settings page for your landing page, so this is the last page you'll come to when you're creating a landing page on GetResponse, you'll notice down here in the landing page URL settings right here, this is where you can choose the free domain that they provide. So you can choose any of these and then put in your subdomain URL right here. But if you want to add your own personal domain, in this case I'm going to be using GoDaddy, you want to add a new domain. So what you would do is you don't want anything in this section here unless you want a sub to your domain. So if you wanted like test.yourdomain.com, if you don't want anything there, you just want it to go straight to your url.com, you want to put that right here. So I'm going to add this one right here from GoDaddy over into GetResponse. So if I come over here and I just add that and I add domain, and now all I need to do is select that, and then I can click this button down here, change DNS settings, or add a C name. So you can do it two ways. We can add a C name so you can still change your DNS settings. Maybe you have email or something with that domain set up and you don't want to interfere with that. So the way you would do that would be to grab this right here, and then all you do is come over to GoDaddy, and then you can kind of just follow these instructions here. So if you come down here, let's see. So we want to come into the WWC name. So that would be, if I come down to manage DNS. Okay, so now we have all these here. So what we want to do, this @ sign right here, this is what we want to change. So what we would do is we would point it to squeeze.great.com, and then we just click save. Okay, and that would be all you would do to host that over on GetResponse. Personally, for me, I like to do the DNS settings. So let's go back, and then we'll change the DNS settings. So I would take these right here, we'll copy that, and then come back over to GoDaddy. I'm going to cancel this. So now I can change the name server. So I'm just on the DNS page of my domain. So I click change and then enter my own. So server 1, we'll put that, and then you'll notice this one is just a 2 in there, so we can come back over, paste that, and then change this one to a 2, and then we'll go ahead and just click save. So you'll see this message. This stuff will be here for a minute, but it's going to disappear. So if you refresh it a couple times, that should eventually go away. And sometimes this takes up to 48 hours. I've never really had anything take that long to change, but you'll notice here everything's changed over, and I cannot add my DNS records. So if you're not going to be using this domain for like email or whatever, I would suggest doing it this way, just because I don't really like to deal with the headaches of the CNAME records and all that stuff. So I just fully change it over. So it's still hosted. It's still hosted by GoDaddy, and you can bring it back anytime you want and do anything you want with it. But right now it is being used by GetResponse. So if I come back over here and I've selected my URL, and now all I have to do is click publish. And like I said, this can take up to 48 hours. So you'll notice it'll give you your old default URL until that updates. So you could just check on it. So right now it's still in the process of moving over. So this is a good sign. This is showing that it's transferring over to GetResponse. So that is how you do that. Really simple, really quick. Share it with anybody that might find it useful. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.